So I've gone through, I've done the I guess the real-time release, I'm not sure what else to call it, of the Alan Wake sequential stuff. I'm still building the blog page support for all of the videos that got released. Hoping to get that finished tonight on my lunch break. Still working on the Facebook for the Corpse Ring and then all the video posts in there. I've had some other stuff post from like Dub Wars, Halo, and Shadowgun on the page on scheduled releases. Was going through and working on the first episode, I guess special features with all the links and locations and the manuscript links and editing the radio spots and the music and all that other stuff. So I'm setting up all that right now so I can do, hopefully in October, a couple of those episodes. I don't know if I'll get them all done because it's still a lot of effing work. So it's amazing. And this is just for the core game. I haven't even touched downloadable content yet, much less American Nightmare. I think I'm going to have to save that for like a summer project next summer. Because hopefully I'll be moved in a different job, different career path, more time available. So I'm trying to do it right now while I'm working ridiculous amounts of overtime at a job where I already work, just my standard hour is more than 40 hours, or my standard week is more than 40 hours anyway. Living outside of the city and all the transit time and traffic and all that other stuff is just like, it's just too much. It's just too much. So, still working on it. I'll get there. And I've tracked down more of the locations, so I actually have to go out to the locations and get that stuff filmed. And then for the blog page, I plan to put together directions on how to get to those locations and where to find them and all that other stuff, with like Google Map assistance. And I'm gonna have to look into how to build like an actual Google Map and drop the points so you can click on it and just come up with all the Alan Wake locations on it as part of the blog page support for the Corpse Ring. Yeah, so still a lot to do. Still a lot to do. But now that I'm done, so the next big thing I want to do, okay, well, I'm still in the process of doing full episodes with special features, locations, all this stuff. But the next thing I would like to do, and I'm looking for help to do, is KBFFM. And I would like to schedule it. So I have to look into building an internet radio station, and it would last for about 3 weeks, 2.5 to 3 weeks. So I'm looking for people willing to be additional DJs, fill-in hosts, because Pat Main obviously isn't there all the time because we don't have enough content from the game for Pat Main to fill in an actual whole shift. Only the clips that were used in the game, so we'd have to have a producer who's covering for him, something like that. I need bumper music in and out of commercial breaks. I need commercials. So you don't have to make a commercial, but if you go through the game and you find stuff advertised in the background, shoot me a link or an email with what it is and where you found it, so I can create ads or have other people create ad content for the commercial breaks. Other guest like show ideas. So like Pat Main is the night owl, so who's the day shift DJs? Is there a morning show? What would it be like? Weekend DJs. Like I thought about having a Suicide Sunday DJ who is a really depressed emo guy who plays nothing but really dreary music all night or something like that. Just ideas like that to get like a full functional radio station to go, because basically what I want to do is set it up and let it run from August 30th until September 15th, and I want to try to map it out to where about the time Alan Wake would find the radios in the game is when that piece or segment from Pat Maine would come on, and the song that follows it would play. Additionally, there's other stuff that I want to loop in, things that seem like they're hinted at in the game but aren't covered. For example, Pat Maine has this thing about a love story that maybe he didn't put enough work, or he likes his life, whatever. I personally think it's Cynthia Weaver, because they're about the same age, but Cynthia Weaver had a crush on Thomas Zane. So I think there's like a triangle there. And I would like to somehow hint at that through the DJ-related conversations and guests in the, like what kind of guests to have in there and how to kind of relate that stuff. But that's something I'd like to put in. There's a few other little things that happen in the background that I think would be cool to have. So yeah, those are all ideas that I want to try to start working towards for next year. But I know building a radio station is going to be a lot of work too, which is why I want to start now. So if you have ideas or you can help or whatever, just let me know and we can try to work stuff out. Long range, once I get the game plan mapped out and people assigned or committed to help do this or that, I would kind of like to rent a cabin out at Log Cabin Lake or Crescent Lake or somewhere like that, or rent the lighthouse area and actually do the audio recordings for the DJ segments and all that other stuff. And just kind of like, so those who aren't recording at that time go out, hike, have fun, play in the water, do whatever, and everybody's kind of taking turns doing their stuff. That's a big aspiration. I'm not sure how realistic that is, but ideally, I think that's what I would like to try. But like I said, it's kind of a big thing.